Okay, so we got the lower bumper all apart. Took out the crash bar. I mean, it's sitting in there now. And we got this valance off. I just set it up there on the lift for now. And what I think we're going to do to lower the hitch is take a block of aluminum like this, weld it in here, up against this one, and then we'll do through bolts for the hitch receiver, which is right here. Basically down here, I'll have to notch a little bit, or maybe I won't, I don't know. But that's going to go right about there. There's our hitch receiver on the bottom. That should bring it low enough under the car and to the, right around pretty close to the height of where the tongue will be on the other car. Alright, so I've just kind of mocked everything up, cut the aluminum the size. It's going to go there. I'm going to tack that lower piece of aluminum. I'm going to tack all the aluminum together. And then I had to go to Lowe's. They didn't have drill bits. Home Depot didn't have drill bits. Napa didn't have drill bits. Harbor Freight didn't have drill bits. Then another Harbor Freight did. So I need this 5/8 drill bit. I just bought a bunch of grade 8 hardware. I got to drill some holes through there and bolt everything together. Then I will mock it up on the car, see how it fits, and finalize everything. And then from there, I've been overthinking things. I'm just kind of do it and build it from wherever it needs to go. I'll probably tack everything on the car, build some brackets, and that's it. So yeah. So we're cutting this away to go over the factory weld that took away. Alright everybody, so I just got this TIG welder from Harbor Freight, and I have done about an hour worth of welding in my life on stick welders, and maybe about 10 minutes worth of welding with actual TIG welding on aluminum, and maybe about 5 minutes worth of MIG welding in my life. So I am definitely not a good welder, but I am going to show you guys how my weld comes out on this. And first I'm just going to tack it, but first I have to clean the metal with a brush, get all the decontaminants off. That has to go all the way to the bottom. And then I will wipe it down with some acetone, which is what you're supposed to do, and I'm probably not going to because I really don't care as long as it holds, and it should be okay. I'm not trying to make a really strong weld. It's just basically being used as a spacer to lower the hitch down to the proper level, and that's what I need. So. Alright, so you saw where I was going good along there, and then... Alright, so my SD card failed. This is the weld I did. Let me see if I can focus on it. I don't want to hide anything from you guys. So this was the first time I sat down and welded. Actually, the first time I sat down and welded with this particular machine. I had another one in here that I had an issue with. This is the first time I came here and sat down and welded with this. And I don't want... I mean, I could have sat here and practiced welding on some stuff first until I got the hang and got comfortable here. It's been a couple days since I even have welded anything. But, you know what? It's not too horrible. Like there... this camera does not like to focus up close. There you go. So, not too horrible. Right there I had to stop what I was doing and re-fiddle around the filler rod there. But, that's okay. I mean, they're strong welds. They penetrate. You can see even in the inside there's penetration. So, they're just not pretty. But you're not going to see this anyway. So, job mission accomplished, I guess? I don't know. So, as I was saying, this was all just kind of for fun. It didn't even need to be really welded. But, because it's all going to be clamped together by nuts and bolts anyway. Some grade 8 stuff I got. Right there. Alright, so, took the crash beam out again. And it's all going to be clamped together like this. And we're going to drill holes, preferably straight. and then we're going to use those big grade 8 bolts to put in there, a lot of them, and some washers and lock washers, and hold all this together. And that alone is probably enough to pull the trailer, but I don't trust these thin little brackets, so once it's up there we will build more stuff to make it a little more rigid and strong and not have it move. One of my concerns is holes tend to get bigger in aluminum over time after things are rocking in them, so we have to prevent any rocking from happening. Alright, now we're getting ready to drill, so just hold this aimed at what he's doing.
Alright.
So the drill press platform, that's as low as it goes, so we couldn't get it in there with a bit anyway, so we're just doing it by hand. We also had to move the holes because the holes that come with it would end up going through the wall right there, and we don't want that. So we're moving the factory holes on that, or whatever, not factory holes, but the holes that come on this Reese thing. Here it is. There's Just Call Jay. Oh wait, nope, camera's not. Hold on.
Video time.
There's Just Call Jay. Here's Booty Patrol. There's the Booty Patrol out there. Anyway, so here's the hitch. Not too bad. Looks pretty. Not too noticeable really either. Just sticks out a little bit. Had to do some trimming on the lower valance. These aren't sought after. They're not the O2 valances, and I have a few extra ones, so a lot of people just throw them out, honestly, or just cut them up to put their own custom valances on. But I got this. I cut a little too far right there. I'm going to plastic weld it back in, and a little bit of filler and paint it. It won't be noticeable. Or maybe do it again, cut up another one, and not cut too far down this time. But there it is. There's the hitch receiver. I'm happy with it. It's good. Alright, so bumpers on the car, everything's lined up, and there's the hitch. So, yep. The only thing I regret is, as I mentioned before, I cut here when I didn't have to exactly. Nobody will ever probably see it because the car is so low. You'll see it on the lift like this, but when you're standing up you probably won't. I did save the piece. I can plastic weld it in there and fill it. I have extra valances. I could just cut up another one the right way. The bumper's not going to stay on here. I believe it's going to have to come off so that we could reinforce it and attach the bumper to the subframe better. But I might actually leave it just like this until we're done with the trailer and test it and see if the brackets that hold the reinforcement bar in place bend. And if they don't, then I guess it's good. And if they do, no big deal. I could just bend them back. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the update. That's where we're at right now. I guess the next step is I'm going to leave this alone for now, and I'm going to start working on the trailer tongue. Alright, so there's a hitch. That's what it looks like on the car. And if you notice, the trailer is a lot higher. So the trailer is going to go on air suspension, but I don't have the air suspension yet. So right now I think I'm going to raise up this car to try to get it to the right height to figure out where the tongue is going to go on this car. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below, and stay tuned for more videos coming shortly. I try to release one every week. Thanks.